to my channel. My name is Renu Cherian, and in today's video we kind of want to do a little bit of resolution planning. It is the new year, and to be honest, I wanted to put this video up like last week, but the problem is that I just came back from India and I was like super jet lagged. I really thought that I could like actually film sit and film and like put up a video, but I was just like way too tired and way too exhausted to like actually film it. But we are back on our normal schedule and we are back to like posting like once a week, and so everything is like back to normal. We just had like a little bit of a hiccup, but yeah, I'm so excited for like this video. It's a little bit different. I kind of wanted to like show you guys like the resolutions and like my goals for like 2024 and like how I plan them. And also we're also going to be creating a little bit of like a mood board for 2024 on Canva, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that as well. And also some things that I'm going to be using throughout the year, just like, you know, keep my organized self organized. So yeah, let's get into the video. So 2023 was actually like a really good year for me. I achieved like a lot of things that I actually set out for myself in 2023, and for 2024 I also listed down like a few of my goals, and I'll like kind of like walk you through them as well, and some of the things that I actually want to achieve this year. Before we start off, there are like multiple misconceptions about like setting goals for like your year, and one of them is that you know, you have to follow through every single goal without like being flexible, and that's actually not correct. In my opinion, I feel like, you know, as time goes, you know, life happens and like a lot of things happen in your life, and I think one of the things that is really important is to like learn and adapt your goals according to like how your life is also moving. I mean, you know, the goals were set actually in the beginning of the year with a certain mindset and like a certain things that are happening in your life, but like, you know, as time goes on, the things that happen, and so it's okay to like change your goals throughout the year. And I mean, that just makes it more realistic rather than unachievable, in my opinion. So anyways, yeah, let's get on with the goal setting for this year. Okay, so basically what I've done so far is just like list down all of like the goals that I want to achieve this year, and so this is kind of just like the basic list, and I would be like going over them more in detail, and I would be doing like measurable goals for each of like the points that I've like written down, so that I would actually like achieve those goals this year. The first one is improving health. So last year, one of the things that I really wanted to do was get into like Pilates, and like, I mean, I think last year was like the first time I also tried a lot of like matcha drinks, and so still want to continue that this year. But also one of the things that I was like really afraid of was kind of becoming like a gym girly, and by that I mean I was always scared to like lift weights and like lift like just do lifting in general, because I was like so scared that I would actually like bulk up, which is not something that I personally want. But I'm trying to get over that fear and actually start going to the gym and like really get into like an exercise routine that I want to like create apart from like Pilates as well. So I actually want to like really take care of like my health this year, and also you know, just like start eating a lot of more like balanced foods and diets. I mean, so usually most of like the cooking that I do is like a lot of like Indian cooking, but I do like, you know, dabble like a little bit into like Mexican and Italian, but it's just like the very basic stuff. So it would probably just be me making tacos or like, you know, pasta. So but I do want to like really get into like a little bit more into like different cuisines and try like unique things, and like maybe incorporate that some way into my diet. And so definitely want to like try a lot of like new and really good food, and like something like really colorful. So I've always wanted like good colorful bowls, and just like have like, you know, vibrant colors in my dishes. And so trying to like actually incorporate as much of healthy foods and like vegetables in my diet this year. So definitely want to improve on that as well. The second one is obviously YouTube. I mean, I just started this channel like a few months back, and I'm super happy with like all of you guys who've like subscribed so far, but definitely want to like, you know, invest a little more time into like YouTube this year. I mean, it's first of all like one of my passions, and I really enjoy creating new videos. And so for me this year, I really want to like take up YouTube as like one of my goals, and like really try and push myself this year for YouTube, and like try and create as many good videos as possible, and try to create. And trust me when I say this year has like a lot of things happening, and so I'm really excited to like film them and share them with you guys this year. So yeah, I'm super excited. The third thing that I kind of wanted to also like bring up was to like actually gain financial knowledge. So the older that I'm getting, I feel like a lot of people are like investing in this and investing in like, you know, real estate and shares and stocks, and I've personally been kind of lacking in that aspect. One of the things that I feel that I was like lacking is like financial knowledge. Like I don't really know how to do investing, or like how to actually do like finances in general. So that is another thing that I actually want to like kind of like take over and like really understand. And so one of my goals this year is to like actually, you know, probably like read as many books, or like even go for like courses on financial planning and knowledge, just to like really understand what I can actually do with money, just like basically grow your wealth over the years. So yeah, that's actually my third goal. My fourth goal this year, so this is a little bit of a sneak peek into like 2024, but I may or may not get married by the end of this year. Yeah, that's like definitely up there with my goals, and like a lot of, I think this year is gonna be involved in like a lot of like wedding planning, and like a lot of just like, you know, the whole shebang when it comes to like weddings in general. So I'm like so excited for that, and I'm excited to just like, you know, plan everything, and just like super happy to like spend the rest of my life with someone that I love. So yeah, that's definitely up there. I'm not going too much into it because I'd want to make like a couple of separate videos on like wedding and just like the wedding planning in general, but it's definitely goal up there. So the next thing that I'm also going to be doing, kind of related to like my previous goal, is moving to California. I know that's like another huge goal for 2024. So this has been, I mean, I've been like wanting to do this for like a while now, and I just feel like the timing is like right for this like currently, and so things just like fall into place for like this to happen. And so I'm like super happy. I'm actually going to be moving in about a month actually to California, and I'm hoping that everything just like, you know, sets right. And I feel like it's definitely, I'm definitely going to be missing Chicago a lot, and I mean a lot, because this place definitely has a piece of my heart. And then, you know, it's obviously like the first place I ever came after getting like my job. It's my first big girl apartment here, and but yeah, definitely gonna miss Chicago so much. But I'm also excited for my new chapter in California. I'm really excited to basically just like, you know, I have a lot of friends there, and I have, you know, basically a huge life waiting for me in California, and so I'm like very excited to like start that chapter. And finally, my last goal for this year. So as you know, I am a person who's been to like, who has lived in like multiple countries, and like moved over like multiple schools over the years, like as I was growing up. And so because of that, I've had like a lot of like friend groups come and go. And so one of the things that I really want to do this year is like reconnect with like my old friends, and just like, you know, I feel like, you know, the older you get, it's very difficult to like, you know, especially when you're like me, who's like an immigrant, who's like, you know, moving from like place to place. It's very difficult to like maintain like all the friendships like throughout the years, but there are definitely ones which I really like want to like still have. And so one of the things that I actually want to do this year is also to like maintain my previous like friendships, and just like have a big girl gang with me. And so yeah, those are all of my goals for this year. So what I usually do with like the goals that I've like listed down is basically go through each one of them, and then kind of like list down certain things that I want to do, and like actually have measurable goals goals. So for example, so for health, one of my measurable goals would be to actually go for a gym membership, start a gym membership, and actually go to the gym 3 times a week, and like see if I can be held accountable for that. So those are like some ways where you can actually measure, am I actually moving towards the goal, or am I missing out? And just because like it's a measurable goal that you create now, you can obviously like change it up as and when required, according to like, you know, your like lifestyle that you're like living at that point of time. But it's always good to have like measurable goals so that you can be held accountable for you know, the goals that you actually want to achieve. And now let's get into like the fun part. So I'm basically going to be creating a little bit of a mood board with all of the goals that I've mentioned so far. So basically I'm going to go into Pinterest and like type all of my little goals, and then like basically build up my little mood board that I'm going to be using as like my screensaver for my laptop. And so yeah, let's go and create one. All right, so Pinterest is obviously the place to go to create mood boards, and I'm such a visual person, so this is such a great exercise for me. And obviously like my first goal is obviously about health, so definitely gonna check those out, and especially going in terms of health and specifically healthy meals and bowls. Also, one thing when you're making mood boards, make sure to have like some prompts as well. Couldn't resist that smoothie bowl. Next up is wedding. Not going to show you too much about this one, but some sneak peeks. And next up, YouTube, and also just like, you know, things that just speak to me. That's what I'm like sitting and downloading here. Financial goals next. So these are just like some books and some you know, pictures that just like speak to me. And next up is friendship and maintaining my friendship goals and just bringing in the California vibes. And now that I'm done with everything, I'm just gonna go into Canva and pick up all of like the images that I just downloaded, and now I'm just like moving it around just to create like the vision board that I see for myself. Finally, once I'm done with it, I'm just picking up this font and just writing 2024 goals and just like resizing them and placing them where I want to, and then I'm just gonna click on download and then finally create this as like my background. This was so good. I feel like it came out so well. Okay, so also for this year, you guys, I got my little planner. You know how much I cannot survive without this planner. It's like basically the love of my life at this point. But yeah, I got this like really cute planner. It has like a lot of like floral prints on it, which I mean, I love flowers, so I had to get this one. I'm basically a person who likes to like plan out like everything that I'm going to be doing, including like food and like my work or just like everything in general. And I also like jot down everything so that I don't forget it as well. And so for me, a planner is basically really important for me. So yeah, I would highly suggest getting a planner if you're someone who wants to like basically get your life organized. I mean, I feel like this definitely organized my life. So yeah, definitely get into this one. But anyways, that's all for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this and actually found some tips that you found useful. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye everyone.